Hi, Mad V. So, if you haven't guessed by now, this is probably gonna, well, this is gonna be another one of those this and that videos. This should be number 3. Well, first off, I'm gonna start off talking about this right here. It's Jones Cream Soda. It is by far one of the best beverages out there. I tell you, it tastes like liquid cotton candy. That's the best I can describe it as. I'm Ron White. They call me Tater Salad. Something that gets irritating quick, I think, for everyone, and this happens more often to me, or at least I think so, more often to me than others. Getting songs stuck in your head. There's this song by Rise Against. It's called "Swing Life Away." My friend did a cover for it, and I heard this a while ago, but ever since then, like that was like 2 days ago, it's been in my head. And swing life away. I don't know. It's just not usually the genre I listen to. At least that single song. I know they're more rock than others, but that's not the only song. The worst part is when you get a song that blows stuck in your head. Gotten a couple Hillary Duff songs. Miss Independent by Kelly Clarkson. I hate that song. Or, oh, what was her new single with everyone at the rave? Well, anyways, moving on, because my friend was bitching about how I took too long and blah blah blah. Well, you're watching my videos. It's actually a first. Wow. But if you don't like my pace, oh well. I'm not gonna change it drastically just for one person. If everyone complains, sure. But everyone consists of about 4 people. So I think that brings it to about a total of 7. 7 people watch my videos right now. At least that I'm aware of. I recently visited California. Well, I wouldn't say recently. I was back in August, and now it's November. So whatever the difference is there. Hey, I found the ace. Down there, I ate a lot of good food, and I heard the name of one of the restaurants that they have in California that they don't have here, and that just made me nostalgic, I think is the word I'm looking for, / depressed, because they don't have them here in Minnesota. But then again, we have Caribou Coffee, and they don't have those in a lot of places. At least I don't think so. Caribou Coffee. Oh, God. Yum. Oh, by the way, my caffeine strike didn't work. I lasted 3 days, okay? So I get some credit for that. Well, the name that made me nostalgic, Fat Burger. They're not cheap, but I had their Fat Burgers, and I'm drooling now. That's how good they are. It's like deliciousness. It's like deep fried and grilled right in front of you. Then it's put on this greasy bun with like all this like tomato and lettuce. I can't remember. So good. A small restaurant in the LA area. I think there's a couple of stores, but it's like a small, I wouldn't say chain, because they're not that big. Tito's Tacos. Free advertisement for that place. It's a small place. Like they have like the indoor part is the cook place. Outdoors where you order. It's that small. You have to be outdoors. Tito's Tacos, authentic Mexican. It actually did go right through me. It was so good. Yeah, very good. One more that they don't have in Minnesota. I had this, I think, a meal after Fat Burger, so I was a little bit disappointed, but it was still pretty good. In-N-Out. They do not have In-N-Out here in Minnesota. But I have to say one thing: their fries, at least the time I had them, were not that good. I guess they were like freezer burn or something like that. Because my mom said that they don't normally suck so much. So I got a bad batch, but it was still decent. So I'm gonna give them that much credit. Okay, I just remember something. I'm gonna throw it into this to fill a little bit of time. I don't know. This was over a month ago. I went to actually it was a rivaling school's homecoming game because that's where the girl I liked went to school. So she invited me to go to see her homecoming game. It's a packed school. Their school is a lot bigger than ours. There's a lot more rich people there. Full of cake eaters. A lot of rich people. Overly rich. But she's not. She's normal. Richness, I guess. I don't know how to say it. Anyways, it's packed. So there's at least, I don't know, maybe 1,000 people in the bleachers for this homecoming game. So we don't get a seat. We have to just stand. Basically one of the walkways. Anyways, this black kid comes up, and he's like walking up the stairs, and he needs to get out, so I'm going all the way. He holds his hand, and I'm like, okay. Like, he holds it there, and like, won't, like, keep going until I, like, shake his hand or something. So he, like, shakes it, but he has the slap, is like, thing. And I don't know this guy. And he's like, I don't know. I mean, it's nothing to do with him being black, but he was just creepy. I've never met this guy. I don't even go to a school. I moved out of the way to get out of the way, or to like go get to the concession stand or whatever you wanted to do. And he did the same thing when he was going back to his seat after he like went to wherever. I thought it was just really odd. And he once again gave me the nod, He didn't say a word to me, but he gave me the whole slap thing. I don't know. Probably the last thing I'm going to add into this video, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite TV shows. It's not on the air anymore, but I think you can buy it on DVD at actually Hot Topic, if you have Hot Topic stores around you. I don't know if they have them or not. The show is Invader Zim. Amazing show. It was originally on Nickelodeon. It's got fucked up for Nickelodeon. In fact, I think they only aired their Halloween episode once because it was so goddamn fucked up. I mean, I only saw like the last bit of it too, like maybe the last 20 minutes of like an hour episode. Usually there's 30 minutes, but this was like an hour special. Fucked up doesn't begin to describe it. That's why I think they only showed it once. It's from the guy who made Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. That's a comic book. It's an amazing comic book. Very good comic book. I suggest checking it out. Or, I don't know, you might classify it as a graphic novel, if you're so much of a stickler. Graphic novel by, I don't know how to say his name. I think it's Johan Vasquez. I don't really even know how to pronounce his first name. He's a genius, but he's pretty fucked up genius too at that. So if you don't know the plot, there's this alternate race of invaders called the Irken Empire, and they go around invading planets. And there's this one small guy, and his name is Zim, and he's basically a disgrace. Like, he's such a fool and he ruins everything. He's a fix. If you refer back to the world's biggest asshole vlog that I did, but not so much as a dick. More of a blissfully ignorant kind of person. So they send him off on a fake mission to a random planet that was off the charts. And they give him, his robot, but they gave him basically one with mental retardation. Grr. You might recognize him. Google it if you want to. G-I-R. Anyway, so they send Zim off to this planet. It takes him like 6 months to arrive there, and it's Earth. And he sets up base camp, and he goes to school there, and basically it's this whole adventures of him and this kid who's obsessed with aliens, Dib. And they go off and battle each other, and like there's all sorts of conflicts and stuff. It's a very good series. I suggest checking it out sometime if you want to. You probably can find clips or something on YouTube itself. If not, buying the CD, it's definitely worth checking out, or at least taking a look beforehand. Yeah. Okay, last thing I want to add in this video. I've been basically popping out video blogs the past few days, like Redneck Horrid Babies. I think I'm at an average of 3 or 4 a day. Something like that. Some large number. And these are like kind of big videos too for the most part. Like average of 7, 8 minutes. A lot of them are 9, close to 10. I can't put 10 up yet because I'm not a director. They say 24 to 48 hours, but oh well. It's been like 4 days and I still haven't got a response. I know I'm not a spammer, but apparently they don't know, so they still have to go through that. But yeah, don't expect me to be popping these out every day like that for long. I don't know how long I'm going to keep it up. I just made videos of what I thought of at the moment. Yeah, so it's probably going to slow down. Hopefully I'll release at least 1 video every other day or so. But 6 every other day is not going to happen. I mean, I just post what I come up with. And this is a lot of it stored up, because I had the idea to make this vlog, video blog, whatever you want to call this. I need to come up with a name for that. I'm just going to call it one of them eventually. For right now, I always say all 3. Well, this is my original plan, like, at least 3 months. For 3 months, I had all these ideas just building up, and I'm kind of putting them down and coming up with more at the same time. So that's eventually going to obviously slow down. But I hope you'll all still watch. Like I said in the previous video, that was like 7. No, it's this video, 7. Well, yeah. Those 7 of you, thank you for watching. I hope you keep watching, even when it slows down. Oh yeah. Vote on these videos. What do you think of them? If you have an account, subscribe, please. Leave a comment. Something you like, something you didn't like. Feedback. Send it to your friends if you really like it. I mean, the more people that watch me, the more, I guess, encouragement to make better videos. Maybe the more ideas I'll get. We'll see. But just give it a go.